Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter rolling out of Dallas town. Two pups in the backseat, tails wagging up and down. They got a map and a playlist, skies are painted blue, chasing sunsets westward with a dream or two. On the road through the dust, chasing miles of open skies, from Texas plains to New Mexico's red sunrise. With a laugh and a wink and her camera held tight, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter heading to the Rockies tonight.
Stopped in Santa Fe for a taco and a toast. The pup sniffed out a secret by an old adobe post.
She said, smile for the camera. He said, honey, make it quick. They're running on coffee and wanderlust flick. Every mile's a memory, every turn's a new view, with her YouTube dreams and his jokes.
It is October 18th, Saturday.
Been on the road for 9
9 hours.
long
I
hours.
drove most of it.
You didn't drive none of it. Liar. And I have never been in a place where you could drive for 100 miles and not see. Look, just put the camera over there. There's like nothing anywhere.
So we're still in Texas 9 hours later.
I think we're on Mars.
And,
There's nothing anywhere.
yeah, there's nothing to look at.
Just
We're afraid to not get gas at every gas station we see every 100 miles. Like, Amarillo is where we've been for quite a while. There's nothing anywhere. I took a few pictures for you to see, but there's really nothing to
you
take
see
pictures
cars,
of.
but there's no houses anywhere.
I don't know where these people go grocery shopping. I don't know where they're getting gas, their water, their electric. I have no
Maybe they
clue.
fly stuff in on a helicopter.
I don't know. We've
gotta be.
stopped a lot of times, well, to stretch the dog's
Well,
legs.
yeah,
And
because they get nervous and they make stinkies in the van. You can't-
I said, don't bring that up.
But it's bad. You gotta pull the windows down and
There's
like,
my babies. So Panda, as you can see, he's trying to climb up to me every 5 minutes because he wants me to hold him. And then I feel bad, so I hold him, and then Peanut is like, well, what about me?
so we got 4.5 hours left, 316 miles to get to Colorado.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
Hey, look,
I can't wait
cows.
to get there. We
Holy
thought
cow.
like Texas was full of cattle because they eat a lot of steak here.
There's
No cattle anywhere. Where are they all at?
I mean, you see little
All you
patches.
Texans, what are you doing with your land? 'Cause
I
if
think
you
that's
come
the
to
biggest
Florida-
group we've seen. It's probably 100
Yeah, there's
cattle
some.
right
Oh,
there.
I can't flip the phone. Here, we'll
Well, you're
show
not
you.
gonna see them now. They're behind
Show
the
you
hill.
some cattle. Oh yeah, you can't see them. There's some cattle right there. See
That's the
'em?
largest group we've seen
That's
since.
it. We're seeing some mounds of rocks. Not a whole lot. It's kind of boring here, actually.
I don't think we're on Earth anymore.
On Earth, we've seen some like mountainous type things, not mountains obviously, but I don't know if they're man-made or if they're like natural. We can't tell because there's flat tops on them.
I think aliens made them.
So anyway, there's the update of the Texas drive. We should be hitting New Mexico any minute, and then cutting through New
Si,
Mexico
senor.
and hitting Colorado. So we will see you in just a few hours.
The dogs bark at the mountains,
The city comes inside.
they'll unpack their hearts under Colorado starlight. On the road through the dust, chasing miles of open skies, from Texas plains to New Mexico's red sunrise. With a laugh and a wink and her camera held tight, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter heading to the Rockies tonight.
Good morning, all. We are in Denver.
So it's minus 55
No, it's
degrees.
not. But can you tell we're like all bundled up because we arrived last night on the, what's today? The 19th.
Yeah.
Today's the 19th. And today is our Glitz and Glitter brunch. You excited?
I'm excited.
So we got in last night and it was like 38 degrees. We're freezing to
37.
death.
Don't cheat us.
I don't know. It was really cold.
Yeah,
However, we had more drama. So I booked.
What was that place called?
I booked the hotel called Extended Stay, thinking it would be nice and spacious for the dogs for the 4 days. Got it all. We get there.
So we walk in. I walk in to check in. I had to go to the bathroom. They
Need to know that.
no public bathrooms. You had to go to your room.
Big deal. So we go to the room.
But the lady was so rude. She had gloves on, rubber gloves, and a mask, and which, if you want to wear that stuff, that's your prerogative, but you couldn't understand the things she was saying. I'm like, what? She goes, I'm saying this. I was like, well, take that thing off your mouth so I can hear what you're saying. But she was just so rude. And opened the door to walk into the hallway, and it stunk so bad. I don't know what that odor was. It was horrible. My eyes, that's the cure for my dry eyes and mouth. I just got to go to a stinky hotel. I had liquid pouring out. It was so bad.
So we unload everything. Like, we have a lot of stuff.
Well, we got there, what, 8 o'clock at night?
Probably 8 or 8:30 at night.
After driving 12 hours, we were tired.
So I get in the room and I'm like,
this stinks.
I can't stay in this room. I'm not staying in this room. Like, the dogs aren't going to be comfortable. We're not going to be. I'm like, we got to get out of this.
Well, you couldn't breathe. The hallway stunk. But when you walk into the room from the hallway, the room stunk even worse than the hallway.
So I send Don out to the desk because I
And I
don't
had
want
to go
to be
to
the
speak
bad
to
guy.
mask woman. They had an attitude already.
And I'm like, see if we could get a refund. I can't stay here. So
Plus, we had to pay $208 for the dogs that we weren't told about.
yeah, they didn't tell us, but whatever. So
They refunded us for that so far.
I'm in the room trying to find a nicer room while he's trying to get them to refund
She
us.
sends me out on a recon to the dangerous mission.
So I did. So then we're like, well, we'll just leave in the morning. And then I realized we're going to be at brunch in the morning. We can't check in that early. We have the dogs. We have to do this like tonight. So now it's becoming like 9 o'clock.
And we had a luggage cart. I ain't kidding you. It looks like we're moving in. The bags were stacked on. Of course, her suitcase weighs like 500 pounds.
I need
easy.
options. So regardless,
And then my suitcase broke.
they let us leave without any charge, even though I had stuff stacked all over their room. So my poor dogs, Panda, he would not come near the car. He's like, I'm not even walking to that car one more time. I had to go.
Done.
I had to go scoop him up off the ground in the parking lot because he was like, I'm not coming. I don't want to go in the car. So we got in the car and we went to Holiday Inn, which was very nice. However, we go to breakfast. That's included in our room this morning. So we're like, okay, how
Keep
does
in
this
mind,
work?
our
It's a
last
restaurant. It's not like, a buffet or anything.
Our last name's not really Sigletti, it's Murphy.
So we sit down and we're like, okay, how does this work? And she's like, oh, well, just pick whatever you want off the menu. And we're like, oh, okay.
But
She
first,
goes,
let me read this, what we don't have anymore. We don't have any sodas today. We don't have no gravy and biscuit. And
a whole bunch of other things. And we're like, she goes, oh, by the way, today's our last day. We're closing the restaurant. And we're like, what?
so no breakfast tomorrow?
She's like, I'm sorry, there's no breakfast the rest of your trip. I'm like, okay. No problem. So we're like, okay, whatever.
Murphy.
We don't eat breakfast much. I don't ever eat breakfast. He sometimes does. So
Sometimes.
it's really not a big deal. So that was an interesting experience. So then we order. All the food comes out like we had to wait.
Cold.
Like 20 minutes we had to wait.
We got waffles.
It was all cold.
hash
It was like
browns.
unedible already. So I'm like, obviously this is why they closed.
My bacon had been sitting back there so long it was hard. You touch it, it crumbles.
So we're hoping our brunch at Jelly Cafe with everybody is going to be much better. So we are now at Walmart because we forgot to bring name tags. So I want everybody's name on their shirt so I know who they are.
And I gotta look for a new soap case because mine broke.
Oh, I forgot about that. So that's where we're at right now. We will get plenty of pictures, video from as long as they agree to be on YouTube. If they don't agree to be on YouTube, there's nothing I can do. So we will see you at Jelly Cafe. Hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck today.
Murphy. Murphy.
Mr. Glitz rolled in with a silver belt shine. Mrs. Glitter sparkled, said this brunch is divine. Denver sun dancing on their champagne glass. Laughter so loud you could hear it pass. Oh, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter, turning heads, making smiles shimmer. With her YouTube crew, it's a mile-high dream. French toast and selfies, life's a golden gleam. The eggs were sunny, just like her crew. Fans and rhinestones, heart so true. He tipped his hat, said y'all are blessed. She signed a napkin, the memories cast. Stories were flying, and coffee poured strong. Feels like a family where no one's wrong. Oh, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter, turning heads, making smiles shimmer.
Say about Glitz and Glitter. They tell a story. Gotta make sure my hair looks good.
Your hair looks fine. So we just got back from the brunch.
That was cool. We got to meet our Colorado family.
It was really fun. We weren't happy with the setup because it was nobody's fault. Nobody had been to the restaurant before. So they had us split into two sections. So Don and I just kind of went back and forth trying to talk to everybody. I hope everybody was happy. It seemed they had a good time.
I know, I had a good time.
I had a good time. We got to talk resin, we got to talk real life, and just everything in between.
You guys are great.
They brought us gifts. I'll show you the gifts in just a second. You did not need to bring us gifts.
No,
but they were fun. I wish we could do it in every city because it was great.
It was. It's like you meet your family in different places. That's how I look at it.
It's crazy.
They're all my older sisters.
They like know everything about us, and we didn't know who was supposed to be there when we walked in, but they knew we were supposed to be there when we walked in.
Are you here for Glitz and Glitter? Yeah. Okay.
So we got them to sing our your little jingle.
Hey, when you got it, you got it. You gotta flaunt it. You flaunt it like I want it, baby.
Unfortunately, there was an unfortunate incident to my moderator and her husband. We all left. We closed the restaurant. The restaurant closed at 2. They kind of made us leave at 2:30, so we stood outside for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. When they went to get their car, somebody busted their window open. So that was very disheartening. So we all had to go check our cars, which according to Barbara, this side of town does not do that. So
well, it's in a college area.
It's a college area, so we don't know what happened. I'm so sorry to Cheryl and her husband that they didn't steal anything, thank God. Could have been a couple of kids just messing around. So yeah, broken windows going on all over the place on our vacation, which is crazy.
I think it's glitter brokenomia.
No.
I just made that word.
So hopefully their insurance will take care of it and it won't be too big of a deal. But it was so much fun. Thank you all. We were 16 people that all got together. I would do it again in a second.
We love you guys. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys,
we
wouldn't be anything.
And we really aren't anything. You guys made us this. So.
Give me this. I'm something.
I'm something.
I don't know what yet, but I'm something.
All right, guys. guys, well, we're gonna go on the next leg of the trip. We got a couple more days here in Denver. We're gonna meet up with Barbara and Phil tomorrow and see what we can get into. Hopefully no more broken windows. Hopefully that's over.
We gotta check, make sure they got money to bail me and Phil out. We're probably gonna.
We thought that would be great. Like if they got arrested for whatever, that would make great video, right? I would even cancel like St. Louis or Chattanooga if we can get a video like that.
Florida man arrested for trying to ride an elk
without a tag, and it's probably not a good idea.
Florida man arrested for riding an elk.
Riding an elk?
He was begging me to ride him.
He was begging me. All right, guys, I'm going to show you all the gifts. Thanks again, everybody who came out, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
And here are some of the gifts you guys did not need to bring us, but they are so adorbs. Here is a gnome that was made for us. Isn't he cute? He is so adorbs. And then we got some molds and some nail foils. These are, I think, vase molds, a little crystal mold, nail foils, and pendant molds. And then this gorgeous piece was made for us. I love the blue Christmases. This is gorgeous. I really want to make one now, really, really bad. Of course, they never forget candy for Dawn. A Visa gift card, which was not necessary. You did not have to give this to us. You are so generous, and you even flew in from Pennsylvania just to see us. That was so sweet of you. And then we got a few coasters. Of course, the elk on them, the glare in them. And I guess these are made with sawdust, and that is super neat. I never thought of sawdust. So check that out. These are a nice mold too. I like the little lip on them. It's a little different than one I've ever seen. So here's 4 coasters that were made. We had the best time, you guys. Thank you so much for coming out, and we'll have to do this again in some other cities because we had the best time ever. I hope you enjoyed the photos from it, and we will see you on the next leg.
The memories cast, stories were flying, and coffee poured strong. Feels like a family where no one's wrong. Oh, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter, turning heads, making smiles shimmer. With her YouTube crew, it's a mile-high dream. French toast and selfies. Life's a golden gleam. Mr. Glitz in his shiny boots, Mrs. Glitter in a rhinestone suit. They came from the city looking for gold, but found a prairie more precious and bold. Sunlight kissed the rolling plains, a wild wind hummed sweet refrains. Oh, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter, out on the plains they felt bigger. In Colorado's open skies, prairie dogs popped up. What a surprise! Are they squirrels? He asked half amused. She said, no tales like that, I'm confused. They chatted and scurried, a tiny parade, a dusty stage where their antics played. Laughter rang as they crouched low, watching the critters put on a show. Oh, Mr. Glitz and Mrs. Glitter, out on the plains they felt bigger. What a surprise! barbers, there's a funny old scene. The 13-pound Morky ruling like a king. Peanut's his name and he's got the crown, 'cause the pit bull thought he'd take him down. But Peanut don't flinch, he don't back away. He stands his ground and he has his say. Oh, Peanut the king, oh what a sight. Took on Gus and he won that fight. Tiny but mighty with a bark so mean. Peanut runs the show, yeah, he's the king. Gus tried to swagger big paws on the floor, but Peanut just stared like not anymore. Panda the buddy wagged his tail real slow, watching the drama, enjoying the show. Gus backed down and Peanut stood tall, the littlest dog ruling over them all. Oh, Peanut the king, oh what a sight. Took on Gus and he won that fight. Tiny but mighty with a bark so mean. Peanut runs the show, yeah, he's the king. The king, oh what a sight. Took on Gus and he won that fight. Tiny but mighty with a bark so mean. Peanut runs the show, yeah, he's the king.
All right, guys, this is Barbara, and guess what? This is her very first resin experience. So how long have you been watching me?
Since day one.
Okay, so...
Since Michael's.
Oh gosh, that was pretty day one.
Yeah.
And if I showed you the stash of stuff this woman has, you would never ever believe she's not mixed resin before. So
I was collecting.
she definitely has been collecting. Here's her 60 count mica powders from Let's Resin. We've got resin over here. Or at her kitchen counter. Her husband does not know. He wants us outside, but they ran to pick up their son.
So we're hurrying.
So we're gonna mix up some resin and pour her first molds.
Am I
BRB.
doing it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so she chose green aurora powder. We thought she had crushed crystal, but she can't find it because her stash is too big.
I know. I know. I'm looking like,
She's like, where is it? Where is it? So here's a bunch of molds she chose. She bought all these Into Resin molds that have been sitting in packages forever. So I'm gonna say, don't pour it in yet. Get that alcohol. She didn't have a spritz bottle though. Just drip a little bit into the molds. That's 91. It should be okay. So we're in her garage because that's the rules in her house because her husband's like very sensitive to epoxy. It's, what's the temperature out today? 50?
50.
So we have no idea how this is going to cure because
No.
we can't find her heat mat. So just a little bit. Squish it around.
We didn't bring out my trash cup. Oh.
It'll be all right. And then pour it in. Are you so excited?
I'm so scared.
I'm scared.
Scared it's gonna
It should be fine.
have lots of bubbles.
We don't know how much it holds, of course.
Of course we don't.
It wouldn't be a normal, typical
No.
Glitz and Glitter day if
But
we
we
knew how much
measured.
it was.
It's about the same.
We didn't measure it with water.
Size, see. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm nervous.
She's so nervous. That's crazy. You could pass it off that you're cold.
I know, right?
That looks gorgeous, and it's full. How much is left?
I still have
Oh, we still have a couple.
Wow.
All right, so which one do you want to do?
these.
That's
choose.
also an Into Resin mold,
Yeah.
isn't it? Mm-hmm. Let me get on the other side.
For this one.
Wait, stop. Do you want to add color to it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go grab some color.
I'll be right back.
So we took the rest, we split it into 2 little cups. She put green in that one and pink in that one.
Yes. We're
And
gonna
the plant, we think that is a hedgehog.
Or strawberry, who knows?
Well, that's a little pudding jar, but I don't think we have enough. And then we're gonna pour that, which I don't know, little
pink.
beautiful donuts.
It looks, I don't know what it
And
is.
those are little baby shoes. So she's just still shaking, nervous.
Yep, I am.
Wait, don't pour yet. Put some of the alcohol in
Oh,
there.
yeah. See, Michelle comes over to help me because I have no clue what I'm doing.
And then dump it out into your other molds because that was a lot.
Do you? That doesn't want to come out.
Okay, then you're good. You can go ahead and pour.
Okay.
Slowly.
Okay.
I have no idea how much it holds.
We don't.
Was that an into resin mold too?
Yep.
I can't believe how nervous you are.
I am.
Is it the videoing or
No,
is it
it's
the
just-
pouring?
It's a pouring. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hurt something.
Okay, mix your pink. Oh, you have more.
I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna put them in the little shoes.
Okay.
See if it'll hold up.
Okay, we're gonna pour the little baby shoes.
Why is that like that?
I don't know. They didn't cut that flap off for some reason, unless that makes the bottom of the shoe. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna find out.
This is not professional videotaping. This is literally on the fly. Let's pour resin.
Yep. This is, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun with Michelle.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Just wait till you come to my house for the Christmas party.
I know.
We'll have the setup there.
Yeah. See, it's cold here where I live, so we don't know how.
We have no idea how this is gonna cure in the garage.
We're gonna find out though.
Did it fill it?
Colorado.
Oh, it did fill it. Look at that. We did that on purpose.
Yes, we did.
We planned that. All right, pink.
Pink we go.
All right.
Donuts, we think.
We
don't
think donuts. We're not sure. Now we gotta wait till tomorrow to see what this stuff looks like.
know. Yep. Colorado pouring outside. Go, go.
Probably gonna need another mold.
I am. Okay.
Okay, let's go
Hang on.
find a mold.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She's got the cutest butt cake mold.
What?
Where's that from? Do you know?
That
That is so cute. She's just got all these like packages everywhere.
it looks like it's from Tina.
Oh, really? I've never seen that before. So it's got like a donut,
Came
a
with
couple
squishy gel.
bundt cakes. Oh, it came with squishy gel.
I'm not making squishies though.
No.
These I will use.
We'll see how much it'll fill.
If we have
A
to.
pink bundt cake.
I know.
We're
It's
gonna
cute.
have to scrape.
Here we are, because this is kind of big. Let me try to get. Oh, I'm messing up.
If you do mix up more, you can always add clear to that.
I can.
And it'll have like a crackling bundt cake.
Ooh, that would be cute. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Come here, Jude.
Here's your-
I'm talking to myself a lot.
I just can't believe she's been watching for 3 years and hasn't poured any resin.
Nope.
Not that she doesn't want to.
Oh,
She definitely wants to.
yeah. This is. You should see all the stuff I have. It's crazy. I'm like a secret resin
A resin hoarder, secretly
Yep.
hiding things in the garage.
That's why I see Michelle doing stuff, and I'm like, I need to get that.
I don't think Phil's happy we're here.
He's looking at me like.
I guess we're doing this now, honey.
Yep.
All right.
Dawn and Michelle, Barbara too, driving west, sky so blue. Laughter rolls like wheels on stone. Mountains calling, hearts feel home. Red rocks rise, painting the air. Echoes of ages whisper there. Trails wind on, stories unfold. Friends together, hearts of gold. Steps on the trail, sandstone glow, each curve a secret world below. The sun sinks low, shadows play, time slows down, holds the day. Every laugh, every sigh, every moment feels just right. Red rocks rise, pain in the air, echoes of ages whisper there. Trails wind on, stories unfold, friends together, hearts of gold. Hands on the rails, gaze is wide, dreams and the earth, they collide. Stars waking up, velvet sky, a night to live, not wonder why. Dawn leads a trail ahead, strong boots on the stone. Michelle hums a tune light as the wind's own tone. Barbara laughs, bright echoes through canyon wall. Through red rocks we roam, wild and free. Sun on our backs, no place we'd rather be. Friends and the earth in perfect harmony. Mountains rise, bold shadows stretch long and deep. Past twists and turns, secrets the rocks all keep. Steps like a heartbeat, steady through the climb. Sky so wide, whispers of the pine. Every breath feels like borrowed time. Through red rocks we roam, wild and free. Sun on our backs, no place we'd rather be. Friends and the earth in perfect harmony. Tell me, where else does the soul feel so light? Where the stars sing songs through the velvet night. Nothing but laughter, nothing but sky so bright.
How corny.
I totally screwed that one up.
So here we are in Colorado with Barbara and Mrs. Glitter.
Awesome.
We're here to unmold today. Are you excited?
You guys have to use your
So
adult
excited.
voices.
I don't have
You're being really quiet over there.
Well, you have to have the camera closer because it's usually right here at my face.
So what are you guys doing today?
Well, she's got to start with her extras as normal. She knows the routine.
Yes,
She's been
I do.
watching for 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, open up the extras.
Those are the little into
We
resin.
think they're donuts.
We think they're donuts, but you could probably use them. I don't know if you glued them together.
It looks like a donut to me.
Yeah,
Look at how pretty that is.
I know. I knew it would be.
Oh.
Maybe you can glue them together and have one fat
Yeah.
donut. I don't know.
I have-
Maybe you could put sticks
have-
in them and make it like the Fred Flintstone mobile.
Let me see.
I have the E7000.
Oh no, that's too fat. That's
But those are
gorgeous. Look at those.
beautiful.
Nice sparkles in there.
I know.
Into resin.
That's into resin.
All right,
I'll have
next
to find you
extra.
the links.
Move on. Open up an extra.
You do that one.
This one?
Yes.
This is a fun cake. Right up my alley.
So
Oh, it's so cute.
No bubbles.
No bubbles.
So
I
Michelle
didn't see any bubbles.
corrupted poor Barbara. Isn't that right, Phil?
That's always.
Okay, hedgehog or shoes?
Do that one. So small. That was like dripping.
I know, she did
We
so good.
scraped as much
Yeah,
as we
I
could
was like,
scrape,
what?
and we got a little puzzle.
I was like watching her do like little
I'm a
dots.
little puzzled. What is that?
painting.
I can make a whole bunch of them for you and you can make your own puzzle.
Kaylin wanted it, didn't she? She's already claimed it. It
pendant.
wasn't even unmolded yet.
Puzzle piece?
Yeah.
What you want a puzzle
Well, it's
piece
got
for?
a little hole so you can make a pendant or an earring or whatever.
Okay. All right.
Or a bracelet.
Yep.
Do those.
We're excited about these ones. You do them.
You do them. This
do 'em.
is
You
your
did it.
day.
You're doing the
You're
strawberry
doing
thing.
it all, lady.
Yep. This is all on you, girl.
Your first resin experience.
And my best friend standing right next to me.
Aww.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're talking about Michelle?
No, you too.
I'm talking about
Wait
me.
a minute.
Her husband's like, wait a minute.
I love him.
What the hell? Heck.
He's my very first best friend.
Oh no.
Okay,
I didn't see that
there they
coming.
go. Oh, they're shiny,
Look,
like
it's color
crystally.
shifted.
What are they?
Yeah, the green gold.
Yeah.
Green always has gold.
Little slippers or
They're
something?
little
Boots?
baby feet.
Yeah.
So let me see the bottoms because we were curious about, oh, you know why that flap is there? Don't cut it off. So it's making the foot go this way, up off the floor. Because we were wondering why this flap was
okay.
left on there. I'm like, there's a reason for it. So it's like angled.
Yep.
Ah, that's it.
So cute. I know.
They're so cute.
We don't know if it's a hedgehog or a strawberry.
I don't think it's a strawberry.
Go from a hedgehog to a strawberry.
It's a hedgehog and spiky.
You didn't even open it yet.
Look at it.
She's like, I don't even remember what I
I'm
bought.
so scared it's gonna break.
It's not gonna break. It could fly across the room before that.
Like the shoes to
Yeah. You need to get yourself your spray bottles,
know.
soapy water, alcohol, whatever.
I have everything else, just not the important stuff.
We just did this on the fly. We didn't really plan it.
Nope.
It's
You
like,
picked some and we're like,
let's
yeah,
do some resin today.
Yep.
There's big old Gus. That's
Who's
Barbara
afraid
and
of
Phil's
Peanut?
dog. And our little dog like chasing him around, little Peanut.
Oh,
It's so spiky.
it's so cute. Is it hurt?
Oh, that is cool.
They're sharp.
Are they sharp? Yeah, they are.
I
This is
know.
like a weapon, Phil. You better watch out.
You know?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, don't leave that on the
It's a
floor.
hedgehog.
You could tape a stick to glue a
Look at
stick
how
to the
pretty
back and
that
then
is,
whack.
though. It's
I
very
know, and we could do the eyes and the.
I'm gonna step
No,
on
she's
that.
got her acrylic markers, so we're gonna probably do something.
Yep.
So we'll move these out of the way. Now do the main
Da-da-da-da.
event.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
You can pour more today. I just won't be here to unmold.
That's not fun though.
She's got so many molds, you guys.
Smile, Gus.
So many colors.
Smile, boy.
Aww. I'll make that into a lot of extras.
Was the camera supposed to be this way or this way?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, my bad.
Is that a matte mold?
I don't know.
I don't have my glasses on. Let me put my
It's an Aurora Arbora.
Aurora
It's supposed to be a
Borealis.
stacked turtle. And I learned from Michelle. You just
Peel it back.
Yep.
For not having a vacuum chamber or a
There's
bubble
no
remover,
bubbles.
I don't see any bubbles in these. This is amazing.
Oh, they're turtles.
Oh, look at that!
That's adorable.
There's 4. There's a baby right there. Show them. That's a matte mold, but that you could still see the micas in there.
Yep.
That's really cool.
So cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you can see the Aurora in it. You know,
Yeah.
the colors. If you look real close,
You
you
can
see
line it with green.
See how the green's running down through there?
Yep.
Nice.
Isn't that cute?
All right. Well, we're gonna shut the camera off and see what we could do to them.
You got anything you want to say, Barbara?
I love them. I love that they're here. I'm so happy.
Let's try this again. Do you have anything you want to say, Barbara?
Y'all are awesome.
and glitter.
Glitz and glitter.
They tell a story.
Oh my gosh.
Let's try that one again.
There was no rehearsal. They just totally bombed that. We're going to do that one more time.
Okay, Don.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Glitz and glitter. They tell a story.
All right. Well, this little peanut's been chasing Gus.
Gus.
Let me stand over here and get a picture of these two together. Look at the size of them. So
Little bit of a difference.
Peanut's been chasing Gus all over the place. Little panda just over there relaxing. All right. Okay, so here we are. We're back with Barbara.
So now you know how long this stuff takes.
I know.
So she kind of did half and handed it over to me.
It's all right. It's a learning curve.
Okay.
All right,
so
let's see what we got here.
Here's the punt cake. Isn't that adorbs?
That looks good.
So I will be molding these.
Makes me want a donut.
I cannot find the mold anywhere where she bought it, so I may be selling that mold of 4. Check the eBay store soon. Here's the...
Spiky.
Oh, you left the crown on him?
We put the crown on him.
I know, I stuck him on before you guys did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So we just painted his face and put a crown on. Adorbs.
Nice.
Nothing to these. I'll be molding these, but Into Resin sells these, so you're not going to be able to buy them from me. And here is her creation, her very first.
And it has lots of bubbles.
It does have a lot of bubbles, but you can't tell because it's a matte mold and it's a light color. But like, I knew it was too good to be true without the bubble remover.
I know.
But you can't even tell, so it's okay. So
That was a big one to pour without a bubble remover.
Yeah, I know. We put a little lollipop in the baby, and then flowers and a butterfly, and then she painted each.
Michelle.
Well, you did half of it. I
Yeah.
only did this half, and then the eyes, of course. So that was it, Missy.
I know.
So we drove all the way to Denver. We got to meet a lot of really
Yes.
cool people.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
A whole new family we didn't know we had.
I know. I'm
And-
so sad to leave tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we're on the road tomorrow.
Heading to where? St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Tomorrow. So we don't get to meet anybody for the rest of the trip. You guys in Denver were the only ones. So until the Christmas party, I'll see you in person then. She's gonna stay with me for a few days.
Yeah, come to Christmas party. I got a really cool suit I'm gonna wear.
We're trying to talk Phil into coming. So hopefully
Phil, you gotta come.
We're gonna go.
You gotta come to the party. That's Barbara's husband.
I know.
There's Gus.
It goes.
All right, guys. So that's it. Thanks for coming and have a blessed day. Bye.
Bye.